What's going on, folks? It's Valentino Crawford, and I'm going to show you how to do your domain mapping for your Empower Network blog. Now, this example is going to be for only those who are using GoDaddy for the custom domains. So, first, I'm going to log in to my Empower Network back office. And then I go to View, Edit My Blog. As you can see, it took me straight back to my blog. But the only difference is now I'll be able to edit. And so once this thing stops thinking, I can move right along. There we go. So click this plus sign over here to the left. And now for the sake of this exercise, I'm actually going to create a new blog. I'm going to add a blog because I've already done this with my main Empower Network blog, but it's the same process. The only difference in this case right now, I'm actually add a new blog. But if you weren't going to add a new blog and you're doing this for your main Empower Network blog, you just you start right here. So anyway, I'm gonna select add new blog, and what you're doing is you're creating in this case I'm creating a new subdomain for my EM blog. So I'm actually creating a different blog. So I don't know, I'll make something up. Tino's other blog. Now that's the name that I created, Tino's other blog, and then automatically populates with what you would like your domain to be for your EM blog. You can always modify this, so you can change it to Tino's other blog like that. I can make it all one word. So pretty much what I'm doing is I'm creating a Tino's other blog.empowernetwork.com. That's what I'm doing, and the only reason why I'm doing this is because my primary EM blog has already been done, and I want you to see the actual steps it takes to create a custom domain for your EM blog. So I click next. Now, as you see here, it says your new blog has been successfully created, but it will take some time before you can access the blog with the new domain. Please check back after a few minutes at Tino's other blog.empowernetwork.com. So I'm going to pause the video until this URL is ready, and then we'll continue from there. Okay. It actually only took less than a minute. So as you can see up here at the top, I've actually went to Tino's other blog.empowernetwork.com. Now I can treat this as if I'm changing, I'm creating my custom domain for my Power Network, my Power log. So I'm here, and what I do is I will click on Customize Blog. Now, how I know if I'm updating Tino's other blog, reason why is because this is in boldface. The other two blogs I've created are not boldface, so that means that I'm not updating them. So this is the one I'm updating right here. Now, if you're doing this for the first time, you should only have My Empower Network blog. That would be boldface. That's the one you'll be doing. But so right now I'm treating this as if this is my main Empower Network blog. So I'm logged in. This is boldface. Now I click on custom domain. Now be sure that you've already purchased your custom domain at GoDaddy. That should have already been done before you even started this. So I'm assuming that you've already created your custom domain. So I click on custom domain, and then I put in the domain that I'm actually going to use, my custom domain that I purchased. And in this case, I'm going to use one that I haven't used in a while, so you can see the actual process. So I'm going to use this one right here, Easy Money Without the .com. So I just put in www.easymoneywithoutThe.com. Now it says it's available. Cool. Now I select next. As you see here, it says add the following CNAME record for the DNS for Tino's other blog, EmpowerNetwork.com. Now, the CNAME is basically that custom domain that you created, that you purchased, which is, in this case, www.easymoneywithoutThe.com. The CNAME value is what you're going to need for your, when you go back to your GoDaddy account, it's your Empower Network domain, which is in this case Tino's other blog.empowernetwork.com. Now, if you look closely, it says, please note some DNS servers may require you to add a period after the address. So the CNAME data would instead be Tino's other blog.empowernetwork.com period. For GoDaddy, you do not need the period. I repeat, you do not. This period is not required. So all you do is you copy, Tino's other blog, copy, and then you go to your list of domains in your GoDaddy account. And since I'm using the Easy Money Without the .com URL, I click on that. I go to DNS zone file. I click that tab. Then I select edit. Okay. Now, see, I'm in my zone file editor. I go down to the CNAME section right here. I scroll down to the bottom of this. As you see, this section right here says www, and over here you got this @ sign. You click in this box and you replace the @ sign with that Empower Network blog URL, which was Tino's other blog, .empowernetwork.com. Okay, paste it in there. I hit save zone file. It tells me I'm about to modify my existing zone file. Are you sure you want to save your changes? Select OK. Now it says these changes usually take 1 hour, however it may take up to 48 hours, blah blah blah. So you just have to wait. Sometimes, you know, it may take an hour, sometimes it may take 48 hours. For me, when I did my custom domain, it actually took me about 1 hour and 15 minutes, something like that. So just keep checking back. So you hit OK. Now that's done, you must go back to that custom URL that you're using for your EM blog. Hold up. Okay, so now while you're waiting for this transition to happen, you can go straight to your URL. So you don't have to wait. Just go to this right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to forwarding. Select manage. Okay, now make sure you're in the domain tab, not the subdomain tab. Make sure you're in the domain tab. Now it says you are not forwarding this domain, add one now. Now what you want to do is put in this very URL that you created, which is easy money without the .com, but you want to make sure you put www dot in front of it. Okay, now the purpose of doing this is you have to understand there is a difference between doing www dot in your domain name versus http :// in your domain name. They're actually two different domains in the eyes of the search engines. So what you're doing right now is this process actually allows people to go to your site, whether they do http : / easy money without the .com, or they were to just simply put in www dot easymoneywithout.com, and it goes to the same site, and that site gets credit for both domains. Okay, so we don't really have to understand how that all works. This is how it's done. Okay, so just do it like this and you're good to go. Keep this at permanent. Make sure it's forward only. You're not doing no masking. Okay, make sure this is checked. It says update my name servers and DNS settings to support this change, and then you hit add. Okay, that's it. That's all you have to worry about as far as your custom domain. You hit save, and you are done. Okay, now it says your request has been submitted. Changes may take a few moments to take effect, so you just simply wait. Now you don't have any reason to go back into your GoDaddy account. You're done here. So let's go back to your Empower. Now, you select verify custom domain. It says domain verified. Okay, domain has been verified successfully. This means that both GoDaddy and Empower Network, they've made the connection. They're talking. Now, does it actually mean that when I put in easy money without the .com that my blog will show up? Not at this point, not necessarily. Just like on GoDaddy, on that side it said, you know, it may take an hour, may take 48 hours. So you are done here, and all you need to do for the time being is just, I say come back after an hour and just, you know, put in your address bar, that URL, easy money without the .com, hit enter, and let's see what happens. All right. Okay, so it's not ready yet. So all I gotta do is just wait. Just wait an hour, and then we'll see what happens. All right, as you see, some time has passed, and you can see at the top I have easy money without the .com, and it's going to my Empower Network blog. So there you go. That's how you do it. So now it's time to get to blogging, folks, and just make it happen. So this is Valentino Crawford signing off. Once again, I just showed you how to do domain mapping for your Empower Network blog using domains purchased through GoDaddy. So see you in the next video. Take it easy. Peace.